it comes, can I mention?
Please.
Make good use of crisis. We don't pray that
crisis.
Yes, crisis. We don't hope that your partner wrongs you, like cheating on you or failing in certain. But if it ever happens,
Yes.
use it to reset your relationship. Use it to renew the commitment by showing how serious you are, that you love them, but you not tolerate disrespect.
Okay.
And I told you to always be ready to walk away in no engagements, jobs and relationships. Never let people think you have no option. Let them know that you're staying here as long as we are upholding self-respect, we are upholding mutual respect, we are upholding. But the moment a person wrongs you so bad, let them know that this one is not possible. I can't put up with this. And now run away and let them run after you. If they run after you now, you reset the relationship. Yes. I know many couples that thrived after the one who was a little bit proud and entitled messed up and stood the chance of being left alone. Yes. And realize how much they need you. And Mikali, I want to remind you that it's not love. I know this is controversial, but it's not love that keeps people faithful. It's when they calculate what they stand to lose. So it's fear of losing you that makes people faithful. So never let them lose sight of that fear.
Okay. Keep them fearful. Keep them fearful. Hiyo ni bonga point tumepewa. Hi Mikali, loving the show. My question is, how do you build a strong relationship? Where are you? How do I build a strong relationship when you're the only one who feels like you're putting the efforts? Your partner does not contribute to anything. Neither does he appreciate what I do. Hata nikimuuliza opinion yake, he's always like, we fanya tu venye unataka. Honestly, I feel like I'm the only one pulling the strings na nimechoka. We're not yet married and I feel I should just leave because taki kuingia kwa ndoa with someone we can't work with or even share ideas. It is so frustrating.
Go ahead. She has described her situation well and she's not yet in a contract. You're not yet married.
Yes,
this is the time to correct course.
Yes.
Now, I want to warn all of us about
Please.
what she's describing. She has not used the right words, but their energies don't match.
Okay.
It's invisible, but it shows in every little thing. You're more driven. You want more. You stretch farther. You act faster. You respond more. You're more sensitive. Those are energies that are mismatched.
Oh,
this
goodness.
problem will show up everywhere. Everywhere.
So she'll continue being frustrated.
And not just in attending to each other's needs.
No.
Achievements. Attending to kids. How quickly you prepare. How driven. She will achieve more in the work. She will be promoted 10 times before the guy climbs one step.
Oh, goodness.
This energy difference shows up everywhere, Mikali. Don't ignore difference in energy and the drive for life. I call it life force. Life force is like fire. Some people's fire are big. Other people's are like a candle, small. They are here. You see them wearing suits. They're okay. They look peaceful from outside. Only that when you come closer, you realize they are not driven about life. They're just there. And there are people who are like them. They can marry a person like that and they simply live a simple life. Yeah, just taking things easy, waiting for Jesus to take them to heaven. Hallelujah, amen. So there are people who don't, and they find your spirit disturbing.
Okay.
In fact, they'll keep
You're
accusing
nagging.
you. Yes. In fact, Mikali, this is a problem. When you succeed, when you're with that person, they keep accusing you of the success. Because you bought a car, you're looking down upon me. Because you have a master's, now this PhD you did, look down upon me. Now because you are this. They keep accusing you of the very thing you achieved, and nobody stopped them from achieving it. They feel intimidated, but they want you to feel guilty because of it. This girl should save herself.
You heard? Let's talk about expectations for a bit. If the not talking about it or not saying the things that you want or desire or things that you want your partner to do for you, could this be a recipe for disaster as well?
Yes, this is a problem with communication and comprehension, understanding. So I want you to know that I'm not a mind reader. And I want you to tell me, even if it seems obvious.
Yes.
Sometimes because of our different worldviews, the way we grew up, Mikali, matters a lot. I want to teach your children in future, Mikali. Teach your children to greet each other when they wake up. That's why when they grow up, they'll always call each other up.
Yeah.
That's how it translates. I realized later in life, I had no habit of calling anyone. I'm just surviving.
I'll call you when I need you.
Honestly, I was need-based. When a person calls, oh, so what's up? Hey, I wanted you to tell me, our family was like that. I came to trace it back to how we were brought up. We were not brought up to wake up and greet each other. So I want you to know some of these people you're marrying came from families that were disconnected. And you have to express to them, I expect us to talk at least 3 times a day, even if there's no issue. In fact, when I see, I want to know, what is the cause now? Why are you calling me? So now, but nowadays I've evolved. It's just checking on each other. Are you healthy? Are you okay? Even 30 seconds is okay. Now I can call just, hey guys, you're doing okay? All right, greet them, and we go. So I want you to communicate to me because many of the things you expect me, they are not planted in me.
No.
And many of them will take a while to learn. But I told you, check the attitude of the one you're teaching. If they are receptive, don't lose heart. If they are not receptive, they are not ready to work with you.
Okay. Okay. Hi, good morning. My name is Faith. I was dating this guy last year, January. He suddenly started ghosting me. Then at the end of the year, he texted me on Facebook saying, Facebook. Okay. Saying he misses me and he looked for me, blah, 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 because I changed my number. So the blah, blah is not me. It's in the text, guys. It's not me. So I fell for him and we started dating again. Now it's been 3 months, but we've broken up because I refused to have sex the last time we met. What do I do now because I love him?
Now, when people ghost you, I want you to treat ghosts and the spirits of the dead the same way you treat all others. Let the dead people rest in peace. Mwikali, next time people ghost you,
Yes.
Imagine if today, don't resurrect people who have ghosted.
No.
Today, if you met the spirit of the dead, even if you used to love the person they were alive, you run away. Don't allow people to resurrect into your life. The fact of ignoring you and going cold and not minding up, checking about you, that's enough communication. Why do people please respect actions more than words.
Okay.
When people disappear on you, feel your pain, but do what you do. You always do with people who die. Place a wreath, a flower there and say, I liked it, but it has happened like that. Go on with your life.
Yes.
That one action shows you what to expect in future. If a person comes and sweet talks their way into your heart and you open it again, you are opening another pain. You have taught them the pattern. Sometimes you think you're being understanding, while in fact you're overlooking disrespect. You're inviting a pattern of disrespect.
Yeah.
You're inviting abuse. I want you, sometimes you will suffer in life, not because you're a bad person, but because you did not know when to stop being good, being too good.
Yeah.
Be extending to people. So once people ghost you once, Mikali, from there on, don't give them your heart. Even they come back, tell them, let's remain friends. Friends, friends can vanish and come back.
Yeah.
They come back. But about this, and I told you last time, the first sign of maturity, especially of men are the leaders in the relationship. The first sign that whether he is mature, before you check anything else, does he communicate consistently?
That's what's up.
A person who loves you will check on you whether you are healthy, whether you're okay. In fact, you will find their missed call. Women enjoy missed calls of men who care about them.
That's true.
Just to find that he looked for you, it feels good. To find that your phone is blank, even the one you call your lover has not called you. There's a bad feeling about it.
That's true.
You thought they are special about you, and you're done with your shows. It was 2 hours running. You're wondering who looked for me, and he's not there.
You know, when I was younger, Zulu, when you expect this call and it's not coming through, I'd even switch off my phone. I'd think it's the network.
You restart.
Yeah. Let's just see if a text will check
The
in.
first sign of a person who you are in their heart is that they will look for you.
You'll
find a text.
Yeah.
You find a call.
Yeah.
Or they know you are scheduled. They are looking for it. How was the show? I was not able to watch, but I knew you were doing well. Please, can we start with the basics? People are going too far. Start there.
That's true. And there's no way you're building a strong relationship if somebody is not part of that relationship. If they're ghosting you, then they're not in it.
Thank you.
They're not. Hi, Mwikali, loving the show. My question is, no, not that one. I'm Jero from Marakwet. My question is that Nikona, my husband, he talks to me when he has a problem. But when I have solved it and he has gotten well, ananitusibure. Ulisema pale tuangalie actions. Kidogo, stay away from the words. Huyu anacheza na words.
Thank you. Why are you mentioning insults casually?
They shouldn't be.
Mwikali, if I sit here and call you those things people call each other, dogs, whatever, by the time I call you that thing, where's the respect?
There's no respect.
This text should have been about the insult, not those other things.
Yes.
Mwikali, let me tell people, don't go to... let's start here. And I hope people can mention their ages so that they can advise them more accurately. Because many of them I can see it's a childish problem. You're asking an adult question, but you're a child. Before you go to relationships, set your minimum acceptables. I will have this kind of relationship or none at all. Start there. Did you decide that you'll have a man who respects you or none at all? This girl did not start by saying, I can't live with a man who's calling me names. Women, for them to have sex with you, to be intimate with you, they must feel loved, cherished.
That's true.
If somebody just called you a dog, how will you have sex with them? Mwikali, this is too far. This is not marriage. This is madness. Can you have basic respect comes before love? Somebody can tell you they love you and they don't respect you. Somebody can't call you names like you are Levi, like the other drunk men they insult over there. And you say it, please, I want you to make yourself unavailable for some transactions and let them know you are not available. Please don't trade your happy single life for a miserable relationship.
That's true.
We are only trading for two things in this life, happily married or happily single. Not miserably married or miserably single.
Nope.
Make yourself happy alone so that whoever comes, they should either add to the happiness or subtract to their presence.
Yes.
So please, the problem here is your standards. You did not set the minimum.
Acceptables.
Please,
I like
start
that.
there.
I like that. Enjoying the show, Wikali. Please, have been in a relationship, but they don't. I've been in relationships, but they don't seem to work because of our dominions. What is that? I'm never ready to leave my. Oh, this is the religion, I think.
Denominations, yeah.
Yeah, I'm never ready to leave my denomination or dominion when my partner asks me to.
Listen, then marry from your denomination. If
Yeah.
it has no candidates, quit. You're not the founder. Hey, are you assistant Jesus Christ?
Ooh.
Hello, I have an announcement. Why should a church limit your life? If my parents took me to Lenjomalia or some African church of the Holy Spirit sanctified somewhere in Kakamega, and I was born there. Then I grow up, I want to marry. There are no girls here, only shows. I will politely migrate to a church where I can find candidates. Yes. So don't let, please, are you worshiping God or the church? So if you find that, and I told Mikali it's okay to outgrow a church. It's very healthy to outgrow a church. Church is just a group of Christians. You can go to another group. God is the one you're worshiping.
Yes.
These are just community of believers. All
Yes.
right? So don't let a denomination limit you. If you're not finding a husband that with the denomination, marry you.
Will it? Question mark. Hello, Switch. Zulu, I confirm you're already good.
Am I being massaged for a bad question? Thank you.
Right.
Hope
If
it's not
God
a setup.
created each person to prosper and he declares to have good plans for everyone, why do we have poor, rich, and wealthy? Is money bad? As some people say, those who have money are sinners. What about some people who say human beings can't be bewitched and not to make it? Me, I'm
Okay,
confused.
too much philosophy.
Yes.
Let me answer it in one question.
Please do. I was just like, what?
God's promises require your participation.
Yes.
God promised you prosperity, but you must also work on it. God promised the children of Israel a lot of promised land, but it was them to, he will help them in the fight, but they should show up for the battle.
Yeah.
So some people simply don't show up. Other people take, blessed are the poor in spirit. They take the poverty also to money. And they think being poor looks humble. And then they think wealth is about Illuminati. Go home and build a house. They say you store, you took Majini, you took this. They give it a bad label so they can look good in their poverty. So your mindset. Remember, God took the children of Israel from Egypt, but he didn't quite get them to the promised land. It is not his power that diminished, it is their attitude, their participation. He had to work with their children, and the journey delayed so long.
Yeah.
There's a time he did not take them through the shorter route. He took them through the Red Sea, though it was longer. And he's right there because he saw they will fear. They will see enemies and run back. There are people who are so ruled by fear. They will not start businesses. They will not risk a good relationship. They will not partner with anyone. They're so afraid. They're poor. And Mwikali, I have always told people this. They don't want to hear it because the NGOs drive on it. When they say about poverty is not lack of money, it's a mindset.
It is
For
a
you to
mindset.
remain poor for years over years.
Yes.
Poor, I usually abbreviate poor as passing over opportunities repeatedly.
Oh, yes.
Passing over opportunities repeatedly. You can be born in a place of depraved, there's no enough resources. But if you think wide, if you decide, if you want more, you go for it. You realize throughout life, you will find opportunities and get there. Even workers, people say Kenya problem is joblessness. It's not. In fact, it's harder to find a good worker than to find a job. When workers are looking for a job, they can find a job faster than the employer looking for a good person to employ. You understand?
I get you.
We don't have people with work ethic. We don't have driven people. We don't have masters in their craft. People go to universities to sleep. They only study 2 weeks to the exam. They go raving, sleeping together, drinking and dancing and nonsense, and they go online to write toxins, complaining about government and everyone. It's because we have useless youth in this country. So please engage me on another day for the philosophy. But the problem is not God. It's not government. It's you.
Where?